Hi there, I hope you're right and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's subject is how I take my Instagram pictures on my own. I guess it's implied when I say how I take my Instagram pictures. Anyway, for the short story, when I arrived in Paris last year, I didn't know anyone and I didn't have enough stuff or pictures that I could put on Instagram, so I was mostly putting like old throwbacks from year from years ago, and also just city pictures or things like that. And when lockdown arrived, I was like, okay, I'm going to spend a lot of time without being able to do what I mostly use my Instagram for. So this means taking pictures of makeup or of my clothes. So I forced myself into learning how to take pictures on my own, which setting to use, which material to use, and also improving my use of the filters. That would be maybe another video subject. So in this video I wanted to give you some advices on how to take some quite good pictures on your own. This video is not only for taking pictures for Instagram. If you want to take pictures just of yourself for your own good, or with your family, or with your friends, or holidays, or blah 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 blah. Anyway, this video is for you. So let's go. So first chapter is about my cameras. So at the moment I'm filming with my iPhone 11 Pro. 11 Pro. So I have the flash on and also a ring light. So I hope it's enough color. I'm filming with the back camera, so I cannot see myself. I just wish for the best at the moment. And before this phone I had the 6S. So one thing I wish that I had learned before is to always take your pictures with the back camera. So when you're shooting alone, it's easier to just go for the front camera on your phone because you can see yourself, see the faces that you're doing. But iPhone front cameras, I'm not saying they're shit, but they could be better. It's like when you get a MacBook Pro and you have a 700 pixel web camera. I mean, I'm putting that much money for a shitty webcam. Well, that's the thing with iPhone. I don't really like their front camera. It's good, but could be better. So if you use the back camera of your iPhone, whether it's a 6S or a higher version, the quality of the pictures is always the best. So go for it. Some of the clips of this video, so when I see you how I do my shooting setup, or film with my 6S, I think the quality is alright. Could be better, yes, but I mean, it's not the worst. Setting, so my iPhone camera setting, I think I'm filming in 4K right now, and it's 60 frames per second. I'm not sure. I think I put that, or maybe I'm filming in HD and 120 frames per second. I'm not sure. I'm sorry for that. I will just put the right one here, somewhere here. And so 4K is like the highest and the latest pixelization. I'm not really a pro in this, but basically it's the highest definition that you can get on the market now. HD is like the most common, I would say. We have on YouTube, usually you have 720, then HD, which I think it's 1280, and then you have the 4K. I will have to second check that, but from the top of my head that's what we have. So it's basically the definition. So when also about taking pictures with your iPhone, I've noticed a difference between the iPhone 6S and the iPhone 11 Pro. So when you're filming or taking pictures in the condition I'm in right now, so basically closed window, closed curtains, and artificial light, the pictures, I think less with the videos, but the pictures tends to be a bit yellowy with the iPhone 11 Pro. I know that a lot of people notice that, so I don't know if it's trying to capture, I don't know what is it capturing, but I don't really like that yellowy effect. So since I'm mostly taking pictures during when the light is gone, I don't really like taking pictures with my iPhone 11 Pro. That was a problem that I had less with the 6S. It was more white, which I prefer because my Instagram pictures are mostly of a white background. So yeah, that was just a general comment between the iPhones. Then my actual camera, the one I've been using since I've opened my YouTube channel. Maybe I was using another camera for a short time. So I have the Sony Alpha 5000 camera. So it's with the back mirror. It was, I think it's the first one of the series, or maybe not. I'm sure they had a few, but it was very popular at the time that I bought it. I think I've had it for 5 years, I would say now. Yeah, 5 or 6 years. So it's still okay for how I treat it, and I don't treat it well when I go on holidays. It's still good. So you have then your mirror to see how you or what you're filming or what you're taking pictures of, and it's really great when you're filming videos because you can see yourself and you know how to frame yourself better if you need to go for more light, or less light or whatever. So yeah, that's the use of it. So it's an hybrid camera and I like it because it's really easy to use it. It's very intuitive. You have lots of videos on YouTube about this camera. That's how I picked it. So basically I think I've watched at least 50 videos and online reviews to know which camera was the best, and for me it was this one because I also like to take a lot of pictures of landscapes, especially when I travel. So I think this camera is really well for this. So the camera comes with a basic lens of 16 to 50 millimeters. This is the zoom you're using. I'm going to show you an example. So if I film like this, we are using, I think, the widest angle, which is the 60 millimeters. And if I zoom like this, here we have the 36 millimeters, 50, and here is the 50. And then you can do 15 meters times 2 here. So this lens is the most common one. I think it's the one that comes most of the time with hybrid camera. It's really good. I've been using that for a long time. I can show you some shots here, and they were great. I think these shots I've taken them on the manual mode, so I could change the lens focal or the ISOs. But yeah, you can do great pictures with it. There's no problem. I just think that I don't really like to use them in this kind of setting when you have like closed windows and artificial light, because there is a lot of noise on the pictures. I don't know if I'm going to have a good example, but yeah, I will show you. We'll make a comparison with my other lens after, but I don't really like it. But yeah, it's a good one. And the lens focal, I think it's the word in French, so I guess it's the same in English. It's 3.5 to 5.6. So basically it's if you want to make it more simple, and that's how I understood it from the great research I've done in the past year, it's basically how much light that's going to come. It's a little f basically, so the little f 3.5 or 5.6 or 1 point something. It's how much light that are going to come in your pictures, and also how blurry your background is going to be. So the lower the number of the f, the blurrier your picture will be, and also the brighter your picture will be, basically. The name of the background, usually the blurry background, is okay. I don't like this name. I don't like this word. I'm trying to make everything simple. I know I'm talking a lot, but it's actually so you have a full I feel like there are a lot of great videos on YouTube, but sometimes they were way too complicated for a non-camera or photograph addict. So I had to learn a lot of things and try to put them in my words. Then last year, I think it was last year, yeah, last year, I've this, or maybe even 2 years ago. Time goes by really fast. Yeah, so about my new lens, so I bought it 2 years ago and it's a 50mm with a focal length of 1.8. So it zooms a lot, like a lot. But it zooms a lot, but the quality of my pictures is really nice. So I've been taking a lot of makeup pictures with it because I really wanted to have that background effect, but I didn't know that I could also take some, not portraits, but like outfit pictures with it, and they look really great. The only thing is that you need a lot of step back to have a full body picture, and which is not really possible in my apartment. So sometimes if you see a lot of my Instagram pictures taken with this camera, you cannot see my shoes, or yeah, mostly I have to crop my shoes because Instagram picture length is always cropped, and even sometimes in my pictures, in my original pictures, I don't have my shoes. Anyway, that's a detail. But basically, for the comparison of the normal setup of both cameras, so it's my basic lens, and this is the 50mm and focal 1.8 lens. So this is the basic setting. You see how it zooms, and also you see how brighter and smoother the videos look. This is how the lenses look. So this is the 50mm, this is the 16 to 50mm. Without a doubt, when I'm taking more YouTube and all things, the 50mm is the best camera, the best lens to use, in my opinion. The only downside about this lens is that the zoom 50mm is way too much to take full body pictures, especially in a really small area like my apartment. But I think outside it would be great. But I think still you need to have a lot of step back. So for a portrait camera, it's really good. I'm going to show you some example of pictures I've taken with that. I think you mostly use that lens for body camera, but because I wanted to have a more smooth Instagram feed, because you see how well the quality of this camera of this lens is, I just like to use this one. I think I'm going to buy a 30mm and 1.8 lens, focal 1.8. The only thing is that the Sony lenses are really expensive, and any lenses are really expensive in general. And this one was, I think, the cheapest. It was £250, and the 30mm that I found at the moment was like 300 or 400, which is a no-no. So I might take a non-Sony one, but it won't be an automatic like this one. So an autofocus like this one. That's the only downside, but I will see. I don't think it's really important at the moment. So yeah, that was all about my cameras. I think, I hope so. Yeah, that was all for my camera. So I'm just going also to put two comparison of the pictures I take with my 30mm and my the picture. I'm just going to put also a comparison of a picture that I take in the same settings, so with a ring light and inside in a closed room, in a closed window, So I'm just going to put also a comparison of two pictures that I've taken in the same setting conditions with my 60mm and my 50mm. So I used my ring light, and also my windows were closed, so I had artificial light. And this one is with the 16mm. This one is the 50mm. You see the quality is really good. So you have lots of lights in this one, and this one has a lot of noise. So that was all about my camera. Sorry if I was long. I'm just trying to be helpful for people who are trying to discover photography or camera on their own. But I'm thankful for all the channels like this, but it's just sometimes it's a bit complicated to follow everything, so I had to regroup a lot of information to try to make them as simple as possible for me. And yeah, but it's great. Like the more you use a camera, the more you learn about it and understand things. Second chapter is about my I would say my materials. So I have my cameras, but also what I use. So I use a ring light, so this one. I bought it, should I put it like this? I don't know. I bought it on Amazon. It used to come with a tripod. As you can see, I don't have any tripod anymore. You will see in the footage after that how it was complicated to use it on its own. But I think it was for 20 euros, so I just took the cheapest one, but I thought it was like a bit larger. I think for my apartment, like my small apartment, I think it's okay. And for the use that I make, I don't need a big one at the moment. So yeah, you can change the color. So this is a more yellowy. I think it's more natural color. This is also more warm. This is like the white one, so it's very artificial light, like studio photos. So these are the different settings. Then you can change the intensity. So I think this one is the lowest intensity of the light, and then it goes like this. I use the ring light to have brighter pictures, and also it's really great to use it when you want to show a bit of highlight. But yeah, I really love the ring light, especially for makeups. It's the best one. But for full body pictures, I always like to use it, especially for the face. Then my camera is on a tripod, so it's just a normal tripod from Amazon. I bought it for I think 20 or so euros. The only downside is only going until 1.40 meters. That's very short, and I would like something that's more my height. So why I say that's very short is that when I'm filming haul, I always need to go through a great length of different settings, or like piling things up and above to have the best height and the best like angle, so you can see all the clothes I'm wearing. And I feel like if I had a tripod that was going through, I think I'm 165, so I think maybe 150 or something like that, that would be alright. I think I found one for the moment. It's 40 euros, and I was like, should I invest or not? But I've had that many tripod broken. I think I had two broken tripod, that maybe I should just go for the expensive one for all. And also I'm not using it only for YouTube, because like I said, I love to take landscape pictures or else, so that would still serve me in case I'm not doing YouTube or Instagram anymore. Yeah, also one other element that I really love to use is when I take pictures with my iPhone. I've got that camera shutter with the tripod, so it's pairing with phone, so iPhone or no, iOS or Android system, and it's great because basically you can take as many pictures you want with the camera, and you don't have to go back and change the setting, put a timer or anything. I think that would have been helpful when I shot my pictures at Buren that you can see here. I was always going back to my phone to put a setter, and yeah, I just forget that I had it with me. One last advice before showing you footage of how I do my shooting setup. It's about like the poses and things like this. I don't think I'm that great at taking like at posing, but one thing that I've learned but the things that I've learned about posing and also background setup for shootings come mostly for Instagram, so from brands Instagram. So there are a lot of not high brands, but yeah, it's in the high-end brands that have great setup for their close pictures. So it's mostly studios pictures, so usually you can take a lot of info from that. I also really love Paige Arminta, sorry. I really love also the Instagram of Paige Arminta, and she's like a model, and she's always taking behind scene videos of her shooting, so that's a great inspo for how to pose, what kind of like setting to have. That's a really great account. Then I also love Casedonia's account, which is weird, but they do really like detailed pictures because they sell tights. So I think these kind of accounts, like kind of minimalist account, are really great for this day for shooting ideas. Also, Ticia D channel is also great. And I was thinking about one more Instagram that I really love to look at, and I forgot. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, it's Chloe Jade. I just say in French. I really love to watch her account for inspo. I'm saying taking inspo is not like mimicking exactly what they do. So it's just to have the vibe of how you're going to pose or to shoot your pictures. So please don't copycat people. Just try to have inspiration. Also on Pinterest, there are a lot of great ideas. So I've put a Instagram ideas. I don't remember the name of that kind of folder on Pinterest where you can see all the ideas I have for shoots whenever I travel or just in Paris. They're good to take. I never really try to make the same one. Like I say, I just try to have inspo, maybe yeah, should I shoot there, and what kind of background I should have, or yeah, that's all. Yeah, so I think I've talked a lot. I'm sorry for that, but I wanted to give you a very explanatory video. I hope you like that. So the two footage that's going to come, are dated from November. I think this video was supposed to be out a long time ago, but you know, I don't like to be on time, and it's just two outfits that I wanted to show you how I shoot. So it's mainly like maybe the pose that I'm taking, and also just my material, so how I take pictures on my own, so the app I'm using, and also what kind of things I like to put in my background. For example, I like to put flowers, I have a more lively background, and also frames. These two are my own. Also this one, actually. I signed up my Etsy shop. The link is in bio. Great ad for myself. Hey there. Today we are Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. And I'm going to shoot today's picture for my Instagram, so for Wednesday. Didn't prepare any content in advance, so I'm going to do it now to post it in an hour and a half. So sorry for Grey's Anatomy in the background. So for the setup, I decided to put this frame and these flowers. I don't think you can see my feet, so I don't really mind. Yeah, and my camera is here. Anyway, the last thing that I want to add for this shoot is my ring light here to have brighter pictures. So I'm just going to put it here. Yeah, that's good. I just need to find how I can put it. So this is how I try to have some light on my face, maybe like this. Yeah, no. Okay. Yeah, I do think like this. It's okay. Okay, camera there. Still some clothes there. Here I have how it looks. So, ooh. Oh yeah, sorry. So this is how it looks on my camera. Sorry for the quality of this iPhone, but it's my old iPhone. So yeah, basically I'm going to see what you can see from there. So how am I going? I don't know where I'm going to put you and how. So I've just finished taking the pictures. I haven't taken as many as usual, but I'm just really tired and can be bored to take more pictures. So I think I've got some good ones. So I hope they will be alright. Here is quite the result. So, woo. So yeah. Hey there, today we are next week Monday and I'm going to shoot this outfit. So my camera for today is here on my kitchen area and it's taking a long time today to connect, which is not a good thing. But let's try it again. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see, no you can't see. But here's my Wi-Fi page and then that is connected to the Wi-Fi of the camera. And then, oops, sorry for the mess. And then I need to go on my app. Oh, my camera is very shitty. Can't focus. Anyway, we go on my app here. And normally you should have a star thing, but today it's not working. Yay! Anyway, I'm going to take care of that, and then you have my set, which will be my kind of staircase. I will be there somewhere. I've had like many pictures there, and my ring light is supposed to be like this, I guess. I think hopefully that would be enough light for you. Yeah, I think so. Okay, I'm just going to work on my Wi-Fi problem with my camera and let's start a shoot. I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comments if my advices are helpful and if you're going to use them now. Also, don't be afraid to share some of the tips you have. Don't forget to subscribe on my YouTube channel and put a thumbs up as well. You know, to know that you like my videos. You can follow me also on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook and my blog. I hope to see you soon on YouTube, and in the meantime, take care of yourself and your family. Bye!